first two things we're going to focus on to increase your rune boost by 50% is going to be the gold pickled fowl and the gold scarab. These two are going to be very important if you want to maximize your rune farms. For the gold pickled fowl, we're going to need 3 items. We're going to need the roa fruit, the 4-toed fowl, and the gold firefly. For the roa fruit, it is probably going to be the easiest thing in Elden Ring. They're literally everywhere on the map, everywhere in Limgrave they are. Literally by the first step you can find like 5 over here, maybe over here as well, over here. They're just everywhere in Limgrave. And if you find a spot that's near a grace that has a lot of them, you can go back to the grace after collecting yours and rest, rinse, and repeat it. For the 4-toed fowl, we're going to have to make our way to the 4th Church of Marika. So follow me. And if you haven't collected Torrent, which is your horse, go to the Gatefront Grace, rest there. There's going to be a woman there you're going to talk to. Her name is Melina. She is going to give you Torrent. Now, just follow my path. After making your way to the 4th Church of Marika, to get the 4-toed fowl, what you're going to want to do is come over here, right over here. Don't worry, you won't take fall damage. And over here is going to be pigeons that drop the 4-toed fowl. So equip your bow and arrow and shoot them. They won't fly away. If you shoot them like this, they won't fly away. And they will drop flight pinion and the 4-toed fowl. You can do this as many times as you want, and then head back to the grace and rinse and repeat this. Last step for the gold pickled fowl, we're going to need the gold fireflies. Head to this grace right here. If you don't know how, follow my path from the Gatefront Grace. When you collect this grace, hop on Torrent and come over here. There's going to be a river full of gold fireflies right over here. They look like gold little shiny things. See? See them? There's one right there, one right there. Yeah, just don't get hit by the bear. They are all over the river. And the best thing about it is that you can go back to the grace and rest and rinse and repeat this as many times as you want. Now that we have the ingredients to craft the gold pickled fowl, we are going to have to get the craft book so we can make it whenever we need. Once you made it here, you are going to have to get off your horse, and you are going to be invaded by someone. Do not worry, he's very easy to defeat. Once you defeat him, you will get a weapon, but that's not why we're here. Head into the cave, right over here, collect this set of grace, and then follow my path. We're going to have to go defeat Patches. After you defeated him, I already did it, so it's not going to show, but he is going to give you a bell bearing. Come to the round table hold. If you haven't unlocked it, go rest at a grace site, talk to Melina again, and she will take you there. Once you're over here, come over here to this area, is going to be the twin maiden husks. Say offer a bell bearing, and then offer Patch's bell bearing. Go to Patch's bell bearing and buy this item, Missionary Cookbook. Then you are able to craft the gold pickled fowl foot. For the next thing we're going to get is the gold scarab. Now this is not needed, but if you have the incantation Flame Grant Me Strength, it is very useful because there's going to be a lot of blood loss in that cave. If you don't have it, don't worry, stick around, I'm going to show you how to get it. From this grace over here, make your way to the third church of Marika. So from over here, just follow my path. From the third church of Marika, we're going to have to make our way to the Caelid area. So follow my path. So from this grace, follow my path. And back here, between these two guys, is going to be the incantation Flame Grant Me Strength. You might die, but it's whatever, as long as you got the incantation. But from that grace, we're going to have to make our way to the abandoned cave. Over here, this part can be a little bit tricky, but what you're going to want to do is get to that ledge over there. So you're going to want to jump on this tree and then just slowly jump down. And yeah, there you go. Don't stress yourself, take your time. Collect this grace and equip the incantation Flame Grant Me Strength. If you don't have the finger seal to activate it, buy the finger seal from the round table at the twins maiden husks. Come over here and back yourself up until you get to this part right here, and from here on out just follow my path and make sure you stick to the right the entire time. Now once you get to around this area, there is going to be two bosses over here, but do not worry, they are not hard to defeat. And remember, the gold scarab is optional, but it does increase your runes boost. After you defeated them both, you should have the gold scarab. And now we're ready to start the rune farms. The first rune farm I'm going to show you guys, make your way from this grace over here all the way to Lenny's Rise. When you have made it here, make sure to have the gold scarab equipped, activate the gold pickled fowl foot, and then hop on Torrent. When you go down this hill, there is going to be a ball spawn behind you. What you're going to want to do is move to the right to dodge it. So look, you'll notice it right there. Move to the right. With both the rune farms boosted, after it falls you should get 3,000 runes. All you have to do is go back to the grace and rinse and repeat this as many times as you want. For the next rune farm I'm going to show you guys, we're going to need two items. We're going to need the weapon, the flail, and the incantation blood flame blade. To get the weapon, the flail, from the gate front grace, come back over here. There is going to be a carriage with a chest on it. That chest will have the flail. So like back over here, there's just some people over here. So right over here, open this chest and you should get the flail. Now we need the incantation blood flame blade, which makes the weapon, the flail, cause so much more blood loss, which is incredibly useful for the next rune farm. So don't worry, from this grace, just follow my path. Once you have made it to the Rose Church, which is this, you're going to come back over here. You're going to look in the water. There's going to be like a circle rock, like this guy right here. What you're going to want to do is defeat it, and he will give you the Blood Flame Blade. Now, if you have, travel back to the Lenny's Rise Grace, and follow my path from here. Once you have made it to this grace, equip the flail and make sure I have the gold scarab equipped, and activate the gold pickled fowl foot. What you're going to want to do is come to this specific spot right here by the dragon's tail, activate the blood flame blade, and what you're going to want to do is keep running forward and hold L2 on your controller if you're on PlayStation, or L2 if you're on Xbox. You will notice blood loss being insanely drawn out of him. He will lose an incredibly amount of health. Alright, let me speed it up for you guys. Now this is very important for the next step. Once you see his health bar go all the way down, and make sure you do not eliminate it before listening to this. When his health bar goes all the way down and he's dead, hop on Torrent and run back to the grace as fast as you can. So as soon as you see him lose his health, like right now, hop on Torrent, run back as fast as you can. And then rest at the grace. Just rest at the grace, rest at the grace. If you did it fast enough, he should still be there, and you should get an incredibly amount of runes, and you can rinse and repeat this. I got you, my heart. Now, the next rune farms I'm going to show you guys, it is in Mohgwyn Palace. To get there, you have to do the White Mask Vera quest, and to do the White Mask Vera quest, Godric needs to be defeated. After defeating Margit, make your way through the Stormvale Castle and beat Godric. After defeating Godric, come back to the first step grace, White Mask Vera should be gone. Read the message, he will call you maidenless. Now make your way all the way to the Rose Church. After making your way to the Rose Church, he will be waiting there for you. Talk to him, say they didn't seem right, talk to him again, and he will give you 5 festering bloody fingers. These fingers are used to invade other people's worlds. He will give you 5, but you only need 3. The next step is you have to invade 3 worlds. It doesn't matter if you win or lose, just invade another world. I'm gonna show the clip up here how it's gonna look like. After you have invaded another world 3 times, talk to him again. It's going to say, do you want to appoint me? Say yes. After you did that, he will give you the Lord of Blood's favor. And now we're going to have to make our way to this church over here. So from the last Scar Ruins Grace, just follow my path. After you have made it to this church, keep spamming, and after you collect it, you will get the Lord of Blood's favor covered in blood. After you get that item, come back to the Rose Church, talk to him again, he will give you the Pure Blood Knight's medal. Use the medal and you should be teleported to Mohgwyn Palace. Come up over here, collect this grace, and now follow my path. Once you get to around this area, this part can be a bit tricky, but what you're going to want to do is double jump onto the tree, double jump onto the rock, and then double jump back onto the tree, and then back onto the rock again. It might take some time to get used to, but trust me, you'll get it down. And just keep jumping and come over here. Come over here, and right here. Now this step is very important. Make sure to have Gold Scarab equipped, activate the Gold Pickled Fowl. Now this step, what you're going to want to do is jump, wait a little bit, and then jump again, and then just keep swinging and keep swinging and keep swinging. So like this, you're going to want to jump again, and just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. This will take about 30 to 60 seconds. Just keep swinging. After some time, you should get an incredibly amount of runes. I got 200,000 runes. And if you keep waiting, you get a little bit more. But after you're done, just travel back to the Grace. And you should still have your runes. See, I got a little bit more. Now I have 211,000 runes. All you have to do is rinse and repeat this. And again, follow my path for the next rune farm. Collect this grace over here, equip your bow and arrow, and rest at the grace. Come over here. Right over here is going to be this bird. What you're going to want to do is shoot it with your bow and arrow. Don't worry, he will run off the cliff, and you should get an amazing 17,000 runes with the gold scarab and the gold pickled fowl activated. Rest at the grace, and rinse and repeat this as many times as you want. Now the next rune farm I'm going to show you guys is still at Mohgwyn Palace, but what you're going to want to do is come back to the round table hold. There's going to be this man sitting over here. Talk to him. Say, I see it, even though you have no idea what he's talking about. Say, study incantations. What you're going to want to do is buy the incantation heal. After you buy it, now you can make your way back to Mohgwyn Palace. Make sure to have the incantation heal equipped. If you don't know how, rest at the grace, go to memorize spell, and equip it. And follow my path from here. Now you're going to have to do the same thing over here. So jump on the tree, jump back onto the rock, back onto the tree, and then back on the rock. And then just keep jumping. Come over here. Now, what you're going to want to do right here is you're going to want to walk forward, but also stick to the ledge so you can get at that little like rock right there. So just keep going. Boom. Should be right here. Now this step is very important. What you're going to want to do is as soon as you see yourself slipping off, hold the incantation button. Don't press it, just hold it. So as soon as you see yourself slip off, so like right now, all you have to do is just hold. Now again, it's just gonna take some time. Go eat some pizza rolls or something. Just give me some though. I'm doing you a favor. You might as well give me some pizza rolls, right? After some time, you should get an incredibly amount of runes. Now this one you can wait to get a little bit more. See, I just got more. And just head back to the Grace. Now the next rune farm I'm gonna show you guys is over here. You might think it's like a mid-game area, but trust me, you can still do it very early. But we are going to need to activate the Grand Lift of Dectus. But don't worry, I'm going to show you how. Head back to this grace over here, and follow my path from here. We are going to have to make our way into this castle right here to get one of the medallions to activate the Grand Lift of Dectus. So just kind of just dodge these guys and just come up over here, come up over here, come up over here. And when you come up over here, open this chest, you will get the Lift Dectus medallion. Now from here, we're going to make our way back to Caelid to this grace over here. So just follow my path. Alright guys, my bad. I was just listening to 2021 Yeet. Anyways, we're gonna have to make our way into this castle to get the right medallion. So just follow me. Gang. And over here. Come over here. Once you climb up this ladder, in this chest will be... Can I get a drum roll? No drum roll. Will be the right Dectus medallion. Now from this church over here, just follow my path. Once you have made it over here, hop off of Torrent, come over here, and then host the medallion. There is going to be a cutscene. Now that you have activated the Grand Lift of Dectus, you are in this area over here. From here on out though, just follow my path. From this grace over here, come over here. There's going to be a carriage and like an army of people. What you're going to want to do is just eliminate all of them. It depends on the weapon you use. After you have defeated them, you should get up to 30,000 runes depending on how many enemies you have defeated. And look, there's still some more over there. Now, you have probably seen the rune farm involving these guys over here, but that weapon is only obtainable if you have beaten the final boss. Instead, we're going to replace it with Radahn's great sword. If you don't know who Radahn is, he is an enemy. He is a main story boss. So yes, this rune farm is going to require you to have beaten Radahn, and then go to the round table hold, go to the lady in the back, and buy his great sword. But when you are at the round table hold, make sure to upgrade the Radahn's great sword to at least +4. Over here, just upgrade it. So after you have gotten Radahn's great sword and upgraded it to at least +4, what you're going to want to do, it is very important you come to like this specific rock right here and move back as far as you can, and then look forward. And what you're going to want to do is hold L2 if you're on PlayStation, and then press it again. Or if you're on Xbox, press and hold LT and then press it one more time. What you're going to do is gather all the enemies and then just press it again to just eliminate all of them. So like this, hold L2 and then press it again. And then come over here and do it again over here. Boom. You should get up to 50,000 runes. I got 48,000. What you can do is just head back to the Grace and rinse and repeat this as many times as you need. Now the next rune farm I'm going to show you guys, it is in the end game area, the snow part. It's this Grace over here. So once you get to this part of the game, hop on Torrent and come this way over here. You're going to notice this door is blocked by a seal. I'm going to show you guys how to unlock the seal. What you're going to want to do is come down over here, talk to this statue. It's going to say light the 4 figures, and come over here, examine, and press yes. You're going to notice everything turns dark, and we are going to have to light the 4 statues. But don't worry, I'll show you where all of them are. And this is the last one. After you have lit in all 4, it's going to say a seal was broken in town, and now we have a clear path. This is very similar to the other rune farms. This is very important. What you're going to want to do is jump, and then this one you actually have to wait like 1 second and then jump again, and then just keep swinging and just keep swinging. Make sure to have the gold scarab activated and the gold pickled fowl foot. So what you're going to want to do is jump, wait, jump again, and now just keep swinging. After some time, you should get an incredibly amount of runes. All you have to do is travel back to the Grace and rinse and repeat this. The next rune farm I'm going to show you guys is also in the snow area. You're going to want to come to this area right over here. Come outside of here. Make sure to have gold pickled fowl foot activated and gold scarab. Now this, it is the exact same concept. What you're going to want to do is jump off the ledge and then jump off again and keep swinging. You're going to want to jump right over here. So just jump, wait again, jump again, and just keep swinging. That's all you got to do. Just keep swinging. You don't see yourself, but you keep swinging. After some time, you should get a whopping 200,000 runes. All you have to do is go back to this grace over here and rinse and repeat this. Now the last rune farm I'm going to show you guys is 2 rune farms combined. It is the bird and the frog one. So what you're going to want to do is rest at the grace, equip your bow, come over here, shoot the bird. After you shoot the bird, come over here to this cliff with Radon's sword and collect all the enemies. Do this, press X again, come over here, do the same thing, and boom. After doing all that, you should get about 57,000 runes. And all of that took me about 30 seconds. So yes, this is the end of the video. I know. That is 10 rune farms in Elden Ring in 2025. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video. And feel free to leave any questions in the comment section below. I'm willing to help all you guys out. Other than that, see you guys in the next one. Peace.